Hello my fellow handsome gentlemen, I'm Piotr Grotnik from Men's Improvement and welcome to another video, specifically another fragrance review. The fragrance in focus today is going to be Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême. This fragrance came out in 2012 and it is one of the many flankers from the Allure line that Chanel has to offer, and Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême is one of the more popular flankers in the Allure line. In terms of the notes of the fragrance, it has the notes of mandarin orange, mint, cypress, sage, pepper, tonka bean, sandalwood and cedarwood. Let's talk about the longevity and performance of the fragrance. I get between 6 to 8 hours of performance from this fragrance. It is decent because it's going to last you a full workday. In fact, I think this is very work appropriate. I get a lot of compliments from this, as I told you before, but I would have loved it to last even longer than 8 hours, maybe between 8 to 10 hours or 12 plus hours, maybe beast mode, because of the steep price point. And let's talk about the price point. This fragrance is fairly expensive in my opinion. This 50 ml bottle that I have in my hand here, that is almost empty sadly, will cost you around $95. A bigger 100 ml bottle will cost you around $135, and the biggest possible bottle that Chanel has to offer of 150 ml will cost you around $165. I personally think that this fragrance is fairly overpriced. You can get a lot of amazing fragrances for this price and below, and you can get even better fragrances than this for a little bit more money. So I think that Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême and some other fragrances from this line are fairly expensive, if not overpriced. Enough about the price, let's talk about the sillage and projection of the fragrance. The funny thing about this fragrance is that it doesn't project fairly far. I get around 1 meter max of projection, but when you move around and you walk around somewhere, the fragrance's sillage is very good. As soon as you start moving around somewhere, people around you will get sniffs of the fragrance and you will leave a very decent scent trail that people will smell. So if you stand still and you don't move around a lot, the fragrance won't fill out the room and people won't smell you a lot. But as soon as you start moving around, people will get this very nice scent trail that is so compliment pulling. Something I have never tried with any of my fragrances either. They're very weak and don't project fairly far and don't leave a lot of sillage, or they're very strong, fill out the whole room and everyone can smell you. This is a combination of these two things. It doesn't project very far, but the sillage is very good and people will smell you as soon as you walk by. I really enjoy this fragrance. It has this amazing creamy minty opening with the peppery masculine middle with this sweet and woody dry down. I really enjoy this fragrance because of how well made and how well blended it is and how luxuriously nice and fresh this smells. In my opinion, Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême is fresh and sweet done right. Even though this is my most complimented fragrance in my entire collection and generally a compliment magnet, I think it is way too overpriced for the performance that you get. I expect my fragrance to last 8 to 12 hours, if not 12 plus hours. This is way too expensive for what you get. And it's not only because of the performance. You can find a lot of fresh fragrances and a lot of sweet fragrances and a lot of fresh and sweet fragrances for lower price points. And if you go slightly more up in price, you will find amazing niche fragrances that smell even better than this one. I will give Chanel Allure Homme Sport Eau Extrême the most solid 8 out of 10 rating that I will ever give. I have not been more sure of a fragrance's rating than this one. It doesn't deserve a rating lower than 8, but I don't think it deserves a higher rating than 8. For example, I have recently rated Versace Eros an 8.2 out of 10. I made a very short review of that fragrance, and Versace Eros compared to this lasts over 12 hours. It is cheaper than this fragrance and it is more versatile. You can wear Versace Eros in every season, in every occasion, where this fragrance I will only recommend it in the spring and summer and also for work appropriate occasions. So an 8 out of 10 is an amazing rating, but the only things that I dislike about this fragrance is the price point and the performance that you get for the price point. Gentlemen, if you enjoyed this review, I want you to comment down below what you thought of it and what experiences you had with this fragrance, or if you want to try it. And I would love you to smash the like button and subscribe to the Men's Improvement YouTube channel for more videos like this. More fragrance, skincare, grooming, style, fashion, fitness, self-improvement, everything that will make you the best possible version of yourself. And don't forget to check my very first episode of my entrepreneurial journey, where I talk about my journey of becoming a successful entrepreneur and business owner. And gentlemen, the last thing that I want to mention is that I want you to smile more, because it's free.